Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Iron Man. In the last 3 videos, I've been trying out Desert Treasure 2 bosses, just focusing on one boss per video. And last video, I focused on Leviathan. I did over 300 KC, and here is the collection log that I have to show for it. The one Desert Treasure 2 boss I have left to try that I have not yet is the Whisperer. I haven't watched any videos or guides. I just did the 1 KC during the quest, which was super scuffed. I didn't have any idea what I was doing. And I originally wasn't even planning on trying out Whisperer until after getting the Venator bow, because apparently Venator bow is really good there. But I wouldn't know. I haven't watched any videos or tried the boss out, so I have no idea of the context of where the Venator bow fits into the fight or how that affects the fight. So I'll at least try maybe going for the tablet, possibly even the quartz. We'll just see how it goes. You kind of caught me at a bad time though, because I gotta go eat dinner and stuff, so I'm gonna go chill, figure out some AFK activity to do after my farm run first, of course. I pretty much just plant Calquats, Mahognies, and then do Hispori for just for total XP. They say never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or Mudkip why he still collects white berries, because he doesn't have an answer for you. What if, for my chill time, I killed ghouls to go for the champion scroll? I can just two-shot them. I don't want to bring the Bone Crusher here though, because then they'll drop nothing, which means that the number of KC won't be tracked on the loot tracker. So I'm purposely going to be sacrificing this massive amount of prayer XP. The champion scrolls are a 1 in 5k drop, and I have the giant one and the skeleton one. Well, I got over 600 ghoul KC with no luck, so maybe I'll come back to that later tonight. But now it is time to get ready for Whisperer. My inventory setup will definitely change, because the guide says that when you're starting out, you need a bunch of food, but eventually once you're good at the boss, you're just gonna have a bunch of prayer pots in your inventory with only a few emergency food. And you really gotta appreciate the Aram's Hood with this setup. Yeah, the Whisperer is kind of a mission to get to, so it'll be nice to get the teleport for the Ring of Shadows. My sanity's at 1%. Is that bad? Oh, my sanity. Okay. Okay, that's tough. I'm really scared to see how much this is going to cost, because I had kind of a lot of expensive gear. Oh, that's it? 6k. Okay. Wow, it's practically free to die. Dude, I'm like not even halfway through the fight and my sanity's almost out. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, because it's not even worth the time. Damn. It's those souls, they damage my sanity so much. And probably other things, just being bad at the boss in general, but especially the souls, dude. Was this shortcut always here? Because I've never used this before. I don't know if that was added with the quest or what. Yes, I did it! First post-quest Whisperer KC. PB, of course, 314. I'm very happy to see that I can at least do a KC. Oh, I didn't even eat any food that kill. Nice, nice. Just like, wait, I didn't mean to start the fight already, crap. No way, the 2KC trip. And I got the tablet, yes! Dude, that's awesome. It's supposed to be about 1 in 25, but it gets more common the more KC you have, but either way, that is pretty lucky. Let's grab out the Ring of Shadows, use the Serenic tablet on it, and now with the teleport option, I have everything unlocked. And to get to Whisper, it's going to be option 4. We got the cool animation, and I'm going to use the teleporter right here to the cathedral, and this will take me right in front of the boss area. Whew, another KC. Wow. Insane. I just checked the wiki, and the 24 bronze longswords means I got a perfect kill. I'm thinking after every kill, maybe I should just teleport to my POH and restore everything, so that way I can save food and prayer pot. And I'm pretty sure out of the 4 DT2 bosses, the Whisperer is the slowest average kill speed. So the time taken to get back is a lower percent of the average kill speed compared to the other bosses, which means the run back isn't as big of a deal in terms of the time taken. For the souls special attack, I read the wiki and found that you can kill any set of the souls to not take the big hit from the boss. Each set that you kill has their own special effect, but there's an added bonus for killing all of them, which you do need the Venator bow to do. But I decided to just kill the Vita ones because there's only 2 of them instead of 3, so there's a lower chance I'll mess up. And it's not really that I need my sanity restored, it's more like I don't want to take the big hit that will drain my sanity if I don't kill a set. During the enrage phase at the end, there's certain tile markers you could draw that form kind of like a diamond shape, because you have to do L movements. but I haven't been doing that. As you can see, I'm just kind of running around the room, and it's been working for me so far, at least. I guess maybe when I get more comfortable with the boss, then I'll figure out how those tile markers work. Wow, that truly was a perfect kill. I took no damage whatsoever anywhere in the fight. Used exactly 1 prayer pot. Because with all the DT2 bosses, there are places where you can take damage during the fight, and it doesn't count against you for the perfect kill, but yeah, not a single damage was taken. I was looking at the loot tracker because I wanted to see how much loot I got so far, and the Whisperer isn't in the loot tracker. It's not showing up, and I think that's because when you kill the boss, your loot kind of drops in a different room. And I was browsing the OSRS subreddit to see if there were any workarounds, and it turns out it actually was broken when the boss first came out, then it was fixed for a week or two, and then with the most recent game update a few days ago, apparently that broke the loot tracker again, so stuff isn't showing up in here, which makes me not want to do the boss anymore until that's fixed. I know it's like not really a big deal, but I didn't really want to stay at the boss too long anyways. I kind of just wanted to get the collection log for the tablet and then come back in the future. I was looking at the RuneLite Discord server and I just searched Whisperer, and there's this thing that says, we think this is fixed in that and will be in the next release. So yeah, I guess I'll be taking a break from the DT2 bosses, which now that I think about it, that's like all I've been focusing on for the last 2 weeks. Here's my thinking. I want to do Muspah, but then Muspah would be inefficient without a T-bow, and it's like theoretically if I were to keep on doing Chambers forever, I will theoretically eventually get a T-bow. Nothing I get from Muspah could help me with Chambers, but you know, there is the item from Chambers that would help me a lot with Muspah and a lot with other places in the game, so here I am back at Chambers. I know I said I wouldn't do Chambers until they make quality of life changes that they sort of hinted at, although there's no set date for that, and I don't want to just keep on waiting indefinitely for some date that may or may not happen, for some changes that may or may not even be that big of a difference to me. I know T-bow's kind of a long shot. It's a bit of a stretch considering it's about 1 out of 1,000. Most likely I will actually just end up doing Muspah without the T-bow, just using the Bofa and the Mage switch, but it's just been a while since I've done Chambers. I did do the CMs with Loki kind of recently, but for me, CMs and regular solo Chambers are a lot different because CMs stress me out, whereas the solo Chambers are very chill. Ah man, it feels good to be back at Chambers, and we got some pretty nice loot. That was 545 KC. Uh-oh, there's a problem. I'm almost out of stamina potions, but wait, I just simply don't decant mine after I raid, so I actually have this many. I'm gonna see how many 4 doses of this will come out to. I'm gonna keep the 1 doses the way they are though, because I use those for certain skilling methods. So I'll make all these into 4 doses, and I have about 300, which still isn't really that many. I probably go through maybe like 4 to 6 doses per chamber on average. It's at least 200 more chambers worth. There's an Ice Demon combat task I've been putting off for a while for no reason, so today I'm going to get that combat task done after 500 plus raids. You can probably tell what it is based on how I'm doing right now. It might be best to go in a square for this instead of just going back and forth between the same 2 tiles. I did it! Blizzard Dodger. That's just not praying range for Ice Demon. Took me long enough. I've kind of realized lately it would be nice to push for the master tier so that way my thralls will last 50% longer, and the other perks too, but yeah, I might start thinking a bit more about this than I have been in the past. No, the redwood logs, they're below 10k again. How can this keep happening? I just finished a session of ghouls. I'm up to over 1500 KC, and I will continue on the hunt later. I was very close to being the first person in history to ever die to the thieving room. When 50 Cent was doing his concert... Wait, no, what do you call a 50 Cent concert where he only has 45 cents? Nickelback. I think I said the joke wrong. Whoa, that guy just said something racist. My buddies Famwell and some deer guy were just begging me to raid with them, so I humbly accepted the offer to carry them through a couple of chambers, and we did 2 3+2 raids and had fun. D's Nuts is from like 2016 or 15. I know my D's Nuts lore. I remember because I was in college and my roommate at the time, he was a very stoic guy. Like, at most you get a smirk out of him with a funny joke, but for this is when like D's Nuts just became a thing, like when Vine was popular. It's like 2014, 2015. And he loved the D's nuts joke. It always made him laugh so hard. I just can't believe out of all things, that was the thing that he found hilarious. Spook's jealous of all the pets I'm getting, but not for the reasons that you think. Yeah, no new pets for me here. Maybe some old pets, but no new pets. Like Drake once said, no new pets. Call me Paris, the way I be smelling like piss. Call me Ukraine, the way these bitches be fleeing from me. Who hairs Justin? Time for the purple. Last raid of the day. Oh, no way, it's a purple. Dude, okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Cool. But hey, at least it's a pet chance. Arcane number 10. 29 purples in 17.9 million points. I'm at 617k points per purple on average. Any back-to-backs? No, I can't believe it. That's good loot though. The good guys won. The good guys wrote the book and they won, and the bad guys lost. I love how history has always just worked out that way. The good guys always won. Well, I am gonna get, in one more hit, a virtual attack level of 108. Usually I use the Fang for a lot of PVM, which means I'm just getting strength XP, so I will take any opportunity I can get to solely focus on attack XP. And then defense XP is kind of passive from training magic. I'm just about out of the one hop seed I have in the bank, which means it is time to bring out the big boys. I got onion seeds and potato seeds. I haven't used allotment seeds for my birdhouse runs since they made the change allowing you to. I'm kind of realizing that I actually will have to go back to master farmers at some point. I am glad though that all the master farmers that I did thieve, that I didn't drop the onion and potato seeds, because at least these should last a decent amount of time. Another session of ghouls is done. I'm over 20. Oh, I'm at max KC for ghouls now, but heading back to Chambers for today. I've never gotten a 1 down in a solo. This could be it though, come on. I just got 1 down in a solo, no way, that's sick. Is there a combat achievement for that? No, there's not. Damn, that was sick though. She wild on my kip until I mud. I'm never saying that again. Huge venge. I think it's bad enough to venge a 1, but the venge procced after the freaking dude died. Here's a good joke. What did UIM Loki say when he got Din's Bulwark? Oh, Din's. Because, like, the Norse gods or whatever. Oh, yeah, I forgot to venge. Boom. It's gonna be a 1. Because I just venged. Or no, I just simply won't get hit. Dude, how does this game do it? I forgot I had the cannon. This is kind of the reason why I've been saving up cannonballs from all the PVM I've been doing. Well, not too many things drop it, like Muspah, Corp, Serb drops them in small quantities. I'm not necessarily using the cannon because I want to increase my DPS, although that is a nice perk, but it's more so because these guys aren't aggressive to me. So if I want to AFK, it makes it a bit more chill to be able to just stand here. It is single combat, so only one ghoul can aggro me at a time, but if I was on a main and I had unlimited cannonballs to spare, I would set up the cannon probably like in front of this plant and then go behind the plant so none of the ghouls could actually get to me. And if I'm not in combat, that means the cannon could just attack all of them. But once one of them attacks me, then the cannon will only hit the one that's aggroed onto me. And it makes it even more AFK because I have the elite combat achievements done, which means my cannon holds 60 cannonballs. It's my first time using the cannon outside of Corp. There's these bats that fly around the area, so I am kind of wasting some cannonballs because it is killing those too. Oh, really? No. Damn. That hasn't happened in so long. Okay, we're good. It's always the one bench, dude. And it looks like the virtual range level is coming in at the ghouls, which is nice because if I got this in Chambers, it'd be a lot harder to record. And just for an update on the ghoul KC, I'm up to 4,200, so getting close to the drop rate. And there's 5,000 ghouls. I'm now officially dry for the champion scroll, which is on purpose because I'm choosing to go dry here so I can actually get lucky on the T-bow because that's how RNG works, of course. There's just two things I wanted to show from today's update. The first thing is that Virtus is now storable in the POH, and the other thing is that when you're opening impling jars, if you have the corresponding clue type already in your inventory, then it's going to give you a warning. So now you don't have to feel bad about spam opening impling jars and accidentally wasting a few. I've just been doing Chambers all day, every day for the last few days, and I decided upon a goal, which will probably already be apparent by the title, but I want to go for 600 Chambers KC, which at this point is only 12 raids away. I thought it would be cool to get another purple by 600, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. But I guess any raid could be the one, so we'll see how it goes. 599 KC, one more to go. And this is it, raid number 600. No purple, dude. Okay, so I only ended up getting the one purple this video, the Arcane, which it was 558 KC. So it's been 42 raids without the purple, but this is still some very great loot. I've done 600 regular chambers, but also 14 CMs, and in the loot tracker, it just adds both of them together. I'm not consistent with CMs though, and probably never will be unless I get a T-bow. So for the most part, I'll just be going by the regular chambers completions for, I guess, like the milestone titles for the videos. There's the loot. It's 1.36 bill value, and then we'll go to the raid data tracker plugin. And my total personal points is 19.2 mil. And as a reminder, the drop rate for the T-bow or for any specific mega rare is 30 million points or 10 million points for any mega rare. So I'm approaching twice the drop rate to see any mega rare in my name. Oh, I can sort this thing by different time frames. So I sorted this by week, and this just so happens to be all the raids I've done in this video, which was in the last week, 56 chambers. So we could see the loot I got from the 56 raids I did just throughout this video. And 56 raids is like, oh god, that's like 40 hours of raiding just in this video alone. Not to mention all the ghouls that I've done. I think I started the ghouls this video, right? I'm at 7.8k KC at the ghouls. It's over 1.5 times the drop rate as well for those. The cannonball stack is not looking too happy at the moment. It was like between 9 and 10k, which means I've already gone through over half of the cannonballs I had to not even get one champion scroll. But that's how it goes sometimes, right? At this point, I don't know, dude, like going for a T-bow specifically is such a stretch when that's kind of the main item that you want to get from Chambers. Like, I could just keep on doing raids forever, and theoretically I could go thousands. I could go like 3,000 Chambers dry before I get one, or even more. There's not really a guarantee, you know? Like, it's not unheard of to go 2 or 3 times the drop rate for an item. I don't know how it would be to just be doing Chambers all day, every day, and just only making videos on Chambers. I guess that's what UIM Loki did, so if he can do it, I could do it too, and he did that with all 3 of the raids. Although not being a UIM does give me a lot of freedom to do other stuff in between Chambers. I don't have to grind it straight out. I don't know, I really enjoy Chambers, and it's, I guess, one of those things that I'll always be coming back to. I enjoy it a lot, and in my videos, I like to just do whatever I enjoy. But with that said, you can check out my duo teammate Spookdog's YouTube channel, which is linked in the description. She's been focusing on maxing, which is why we haven't really been doing too much duo content lately. But you can check out her maxing progress over there. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.